Alright. Gotta believe. I don't know why I go in here in this menu. But I said it at the end of the last episode. I'll say it again here. This game feels winnable with these players. It just does. Okay? It just does. So, we're going to do it. I mean, unless something changes. We're gonna go with this team. Okay? Let's beat the Arctic Explorers. Come on. Hello, everyone, and welcome to Block Sports coverage of Soccer Club FC versus Arctic Explorers. Round 2. A 1-0 victory for Arctic Explorers, and the headlines around the world are saying, is this a fair place to play? I'm joined by my color commentator, Don Studson. Don, can you answer that question? Yes, Evan. Well, I think the answer might kind of be no. You'll see that in my head, I think that there's a lot to say about home field advantage. I think you want your supporters there. I think that you're familiar with the heat, with the sun. I mean, that's all good. But to play on a fundamentally different surface is a very, very different advantage, right? I mean, so I don't know. Fair is a difficult thing to assess here because you know what? We play in a game with power-ups. We play in a game that has some randomness to it. So it's hard to assess fair, but it certainly is not making it easy. All right, we have a special sideline report with Jenna Briggs, who will be talking about this fairness. Jenna, what do you have for us? Hi, gentlemen. Well, some of the media around the last game came mostly about the quality of the game. A 1-0 game, but mostly because a lot of this was due to the slipping of the ice. Both sides of the story have come out and said, well, on one hand, is this a fair to be playing on a different surface? And the other hand says, well, you put a lot of shots on target, and if you just scored those, we wouldn't be in this position. So, a lot, but is this going to be too much for Soccer Club FC to overcome? And there are starting to be some rumors about what sorts of changes might have to happen if today does not go as well. So, lots to think about here from Soccer Club FC's vantage point, but that's what is in the back of everyone's mind. All right, well, I believe it's time for us to head on down, look at the frozen tundra once again for the round 2 of Soccer Club FC and Arctic Explorers. What the heck is that machine anyway? What is that vehicle? Back at the frozen tundra, look at how big this ice lake is. I mean, massive implications here for what this means. A helicopter flying around in the background, and here are the lineups again. Don, lots of talk about the ice, but let's talk about the performance. What needs to change? Well, last game was the first game in which Paul Cullis has not scored. That is really exceptional because he's just been an amazing player for Soccer Club FC. So we're going to have that change. And again, you're going to have to utilize all the power-ups that you can. This is going to be a scrappy game. Create it, make it not as scrappy. All right, as we start right away, a chance for Arctic Explorers and a great save, honestly, from Prima Donna. Paul Cullis getting all the way down. He gets upended. A shot from Deputy Hersey, and Deputy Hersey will open up the scoring. His first open play goal in a very long time. It's 21st for the captain. And the first time Soccer Club FC have had a lead out here at the Ice Lake. Struggling with it here is Soccer Club FC. Finding its way over to Bob Bolts now. Bob Bolts is going to bulldoze his way through. He's going to take it all the way down. He'll shoot. Not quite score. Paul Cullis will find it. He'll shoot. Deflects just wide. Deputy Hersey trying to do something with it, but can't. And now, I don't know where the defensemen are for Soccer Club FC, but seemingly sent again down. El Diablo is going to kick it across. Bob Bolts up to Paul Cullis. Paul tries to shoot it. Cannot score. Again, into the corner. Doesn't seem like Arctic Explorers create very much out here. And a wide open Paul Cullis. He's going to move toward the middle. He's going to keep going. Can Paul Cullis shoot and score? He can. There's a big difference now. 2-0 to Soccer Club FC. Yeah, I mean, now they're actually shooting and finishing their chances. Very, very big from them, and necessary if they're going to win this match. And now Arctic Explorers bring this around. El Diablo couldn't quite get his footing. Arctic Explorers now getting in front of goal. Deflected by Prima Donna, and another great pickup here. Paul Cullis taking this one. He's going to go all the way. He will shoot, and he will score. A brace for Paul Cullis as Soccer Club FC take a 3-0 lead. Yeah, this is very different from the first game. They're actually shooting and finishing, and then Arctic Explorers look like they're in a similar boat. Just not a whole lot of chances, and therefore not a whole lot of goals. Taken again, and just sent into the corner. This one's shot on the goal, but Prima Donna does a great job saving. Paul Cullis comes to grab this one. He will, again, do something. He'll shoot. This one is taken. Paul Cullis will get the ball back and shoot, but he can't score. Bob Bolt's looking to try to do something in the midfield. Freddie Fitt with an interception there. This time wide open. Prima Donna, a great save. Prima Donna, another great save. Bob Bolts now will take this all the way as far as he can. He'll try to pass it to Deputy Hersey, but Deputy Hersey could not get in the way. Taken now, and a shot on goal and a save. Or sorry, a goal from Arctic Explorers to cut the deficit to 2. Yeah, well, that's where it's going to be difficult. Force field and just letting them walk all the way down the midfield. There is no presence from a Soccer Club FC midfielder. Deputy Hersey trying to do something. Has their power-up stolen, and a really, really vital one. But 3-1 is the score going into halftime. You have to feel like if you're Soccer Club FC, you're happy with the performance. Yeah, I think that this game has sort of evened itself out. I'd say that Soccer Club FC obviously are very happy with how this is going so far. Actually scoring goals is a big, big deal. All right, let's send it on down to Steve Bennett and the boys for the Block Sports Halftime Show. Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Block Sports Halftime Show. I'm Steve Bennett alongside Richard Taylor and Duck Jackson. A very different game this time, 3-1 in favor of Soccer Club FC. And Richard, can you tell us a little bit about why this game is going so different? Yes, well, a big thing for the game today is that the ice was obviously a big point of contention, but you'll see here that they're actually making the most of it. It was a weird little run that Paul Cullis had, but a simple rebound and an easy goal for Deputy Hersey in the end off of a goalkeeper who's still sort of recovering. And the ice just seems like it's not as big of a deal. You'll see that they're using power-ups whenever they can, and this has been a big point of emphasis for them, is to use power-ups and to let them do the work. You'll see Bob Bolts here, although this doesn't turn into a goal, but this is the exact type of thing that you need to see out of them in order for them to to turn this game around, is just to keep up the good fight. So that's just been the big thing here. The plan last time actually was a relatively good plan. They have lots of shots on target. They just didn't finish. And today, they're actually finishing their shots. So it's a big deal. All right, well, Duck, what does Arctic Explorers need to do to get back into this? I mean, do they need to make the ice slippery or what? Guys, did you know that sloths can hold their breath for up to 40 minutes? And it slows their heart rate? It's way longer than a dolphin can, but dolphins sleep with only half of their brain at a time, so they can remain vigilant and come up for air. I mean, it's really impressive. All right, well, let's send it on back down to Evan and Don after this commercial break.
Hey, 2 dill pickles, please.
Steve, you don't need pickles for pickleball. I've got this. I earn unlimited 2% cash rewards with my Wells Fargo Active Cash Card.
What have I been playing?
The Active Cash credit card from Wells Fargo.
Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Block Sports coverage of Soccer Club FC versus Arctic Explorers 3-1. And I think we are ready to go back to the ball game, where Arctic Explorers will hold on to the ball to start. Playing it around in the midfield, eventually playing it back to defense area forward. Hard Hat Harry, I don't know what's happening right now, but some confusion in the control side of things. Prima Donna boots it out. Another great save from Prima Donna as they now move this way. Deputy Hersey's going to bring this up. Struggling with the ice. A good interception there. Flicked on over. As now El Diablo might get caught out of position. Hard Hat Harry having a hard time intercepting that one. A great save again from Prima Donna. Paul Cullis trying to get on the outside but can't. A shot on target again. Arctic Explorers are doing such a good job of putting shots on target but just not coming up with the goals. Here's a interesting power-up use. Bob Bolt's putting this one too high. Deputy Hersey trying to put that on target. Can't. And now here's a shot. Another save from Prima Donna. And the ice is slipping everyone up as it even slips up the Arctic Mechanics there. Here's Deputy Hersey looking to do something but can't. Ball gets back to Deputy Hersey, but he's immediately dispossessed. The ice is playing an interesting factor here. Another great save from Prima Donna, who's having himself a game. Here's Paul Cullis making an okay move, but getting the ball taken from him. Bob Bolt's looking to do something in the midfield. And again, Hard Hat Harry looking to do something. El Diablo playing this ball back. Not a whole lot of chances in this second half. It's now taken. El Diablo trying to get the ball back. Bob Boltz finds his way onto the ball. Now passing across. Here is a 1-2. Deputy Hersey will shoot. It'll get saved. And now El Diablo over to Bob Boltz, who will shoot it on target. Just not very much from Arctic Explorers. Again, just the one goal. It seems like that's by design. Not many shots on target. A shot and another great save from Prima Donna, who absolutely is the MVP for today's game. Passed up ahead now. Deputy Hersey taking it, but this is going to do it. 3-1, an uneventful second half, and Soccer Club FC escape with a victory. Prima Donna, an MVP-like performance out there. Really, really great stuff there, Evan. A quick second half, but you have to imagine that Soccer Club FC, the same amount of shots on target, but 2 more goals. Prima Donna is the MVP of this match, their original goalkeeper, and what a story for him. All right, well, let's send it on down. I think the last piece of the space shuttle has been found. Let's see how that advances the storyline.
Here's Freddy Fitz with the latest. You join us with all the spaceship parts assembled. The spaceship is finished. All systems are go. We have blast off. Now you're back on the trail of the Brickster. But where can he be? Well, scanners indicate that he is heading for deep space. Uh-oh. Yeah, no, we are running out of fuel. Let's head for that space station. You're going to have to play and beat their team before they will help you. All right, looks like an important match ahead.
Jeez, man, that just ended up being a rock fight. I don't know. And I think that there's some quality guys in that team, but like they could not score against me at all. Look at Lonnie Snow. Holy crap. Again, like the quality difference is just unbelievable, but that ice makes each over out PP pickaxe, Icy Day, and Lonnie Snow. That's good. That's good. But yeah, last 4 games. Can I do it with these 6 guys? I mean, that'd be unbelievable. Unbelievable. We'll see you at the Super Space Station next time.